couple of shots fired off through. Things really found.
Damage able to be avoided. Slow creep up towards B here. Sephiroth over on the side, but Mata immediately finding a headshot, but so will Sephiroth, but gets stunned up. Footline goes across. Ethan able to go ahead and collect the kill. Sam now up over the top of the box. Shock dart in from CGRS. Takes down the opposing breach. Which now brings us into a 3v3 with Finesse tagged down to 20.
Trying to hold on the other side. Sounds looking for it.
I want to try to maybe go for a pivot. Kadum though, work cut out for him here. He's gonna get taken down. All falls now to Laz. Slow creeping around from that C-Link side, but has a little bit of a 50-50. Never mind. Peeks one, has the headshot. Sam up on top of the box still at 43. Verno backing away. Laz swinging out, isolates it to the 1v1, but Verno will find the headshot. Gets the wall bang, and NRG will scrape by with a pistol win. Something that we weren't able to say too much yesterday.
Yeah, so the record looks a little... Check back into B. So smart call by Finesse, but next round, Kadum has to marshal. He's been stunned up though, so has to stay tucked away.
Tucked away, but does have that tailwind, so wants to go for the peek, and is going to be rewarded for it. Mata gets his head taken off. Just a quick juggle of the weapon out. Verno making sure that that is not going to be recoverable. We'll leave the Spectre, or the Stinger rather, on the floor. Phantom now in hand.
That now affords them the rotation over onto A, but Myth are reading the situation correctly. 4-stack on the site. CGRS ready with a utility in towards short.
Shock out, not going to find anything there. Drone pushing up over the top. Should have spotted on the 2. Sam sending out the paranoia here behind the box, but Kahlua sets up the stun, swings out, is able to find one. Another shock dart lobbed in. It's a little bit deeper than necessary. So it's not going to be found off of that, but now Kadum going to be the last one standing already, though. Decent damage dealt. The push out, plays it patiently, finds the headshot. Tailwind's up, but Verno once again.
Continuing forward, looking for some kind of C presence. Mata looking to push through.
Sephiroth able to just gun him down. Nice tracking there, able to find him. Once again, first on the floor is the Neon. Slow creep up, CGRS getting a spot there onto Sam. Peeks back over in towards Sewer and immediately takes out Finesse. What a rotation here from CGRS, and that finds Sam on the opposite side. Tailwind in behind the box. CGRS still just holding on this corner. NRG fairly committed to the position now as Kadum tries to go for the transfer. But instead, it's just going to be CGRS collecting 4, carrying Made in Thailand across the line to get their first round win.
4 kills, that's the ultimate ready. And it's just so big for Made in Thailand to be able to find these wins so effectively. They are very prepared to receive NRG as they push into sites. Just default map control all throughout, but also CGRS picking up these frags effectively.
Final call trying to clear out a tripwire. It's taken down. Sam won't be able to find an elimination here, but flew out, just set up, waiting for this aftershock. Laz rotates around in towards C-Long. Scoped in, spots out one, spots out another. It's a 4K round here for him, maybe an ace, but no, Kadum will take it away. But it's very clean and very decisive.
He's gonna have to switch something up. Eiko not looking great on this round, and Kadum has the op in hand.
Sending out that shot, just looking for a bit of a timing. None to be found. Some spray across, not getting a hit. So Ethan now one off the Rolling Thunder.
Also is the quick smokes right outside of C, so kind of funneling NRG towards other sites where, once again, CGRS is ready. He's already droning out to figure out if they are towards this spot, then NRG stays tucked away. So he's gonna have to jiggle for info now. I think he spots him on the mini-map, so already backing off. Killua's ready too.
Jumping forward, but jumping back. Does get held up there. They slide up to the corner. Sam able to find one, but transfer starts coming in as Kahlua looking for that 3rd kill. Is able to go ahead. Steady the aim. Tucks back into hell is okay. First couple pumps to the shorty, not going to connect. Finesse with a recovered weapon. To put him down, op in hand. A little bit of ring around the rosy, but Laz comes in on the flank. Made in Thailand, lose out on a couple.
The off.
Slow creep up, and Mata's just having a rough time here. Sam though TPing in behind, but Sephiroth didn't even look like he was particularly ready for it. Still is able to find the elimination. Takes him down as now Doom just trying to hug here into the corner. Good answering kills out from Verno as he suddenly finds 3. Nest down to 5 HP, finished off. Oh, the drop, and Verno will get him in midair.
At our hands, quick hits in towards A. NRG, not letting up.
Doom set up here. Drone will go ahead and get the dart, forces out the tailwind. Slow creep up now.
And they're thinking if the op shot is enough to push them off, but NRG are not backing away from it.
Doom inching forward yet again. Mata, if he's holding the line well enough, ooh, will get a little bit of damage across here onto the jet, but takes way more in kind, down to 22.
It's also, again, CGRS with crucial drone timing, so spots out, saw him outside of short, but now hearing the footsteps. Laz.
Turns from the flash, fault line gonna be sent. Laz trying to peek out. Cam able to spot enough, so now he's got to back off the angle.
Killua has the other angle now from A lane, but he backs off, thinking about a potential A hit. It's wrong. NRG have gotten the side on B.
Relay bolt through some once again, posting up on top of the box here.
Spike planted.
Cover going trying to find any kind of timing shot once Ethan swings off the plant angle.
Might not expect Psalm.
Shock used, and oh, quick peek in from Ethan. Finds a kill onto Kadoom. CGRS will be able to displace him though, so Sam ends up getting eliminated. Paranoia cross getting the blind up, but more found. Recon ping comes through, Mata gonna be gunned down, they finish him off. Ethan finds another, 2 kills for him in the round, looking for the third as CGRS. Pushing around the Rosie, but Laz arriving, just managed to take him down. Ness has to turn around, now is getting flushed out. Shock darts sent flying, looking for the elimination. Kahlua tagged down, gets to the half. Verno takes his head off once again. The hero here from NRG, the last man standing. And CGRS
will go against someone like Verno. That definitely is
He's
one
got
of the bigger
another
problems.
Hunter's Fury here in round 8.
And NRG continue to pick up the pace. Look at this, overdrive in towards A.
Tripwire about to go off, gets the ping reveal, slide over to the side, trying to stay safe, and Laz just can't quite find that elimination. Puts him down to 65. Rolling Thunder crashing across CGRS, able to find one as Mata will get dropped. Push out, spot into hell. Sephiroth taking out Sam. Immediately now, Verno and Ethan, the last 2 alive, but given that Verno is one of those names I just listed off, this round might not yet be over.
However, Spike's not planted yet, so that was a great Rolling Thunder setup by Killua. It's going to be a little bit tougher for NRG to be able to find a site, but thankfully they have a little bit of an opportunity off the initial hit to rotate forward and find a different site. Myth for now still staying tucked in towards A. And NRG are doing their due diligence and checking out their backs as well. There could have been someone lurking up, so that's why they're taking their time with this. Sephiroth, though,
30 seconds left.
being proactive, pushing all the way out to A lobby. So that's further information that there is not going to be an A re-clear from NRG.
Still a degree of risk here for them. Sephiroth and CGRS both down to 45. Time dwindling. Plant now coming through, and Verno gonna be the one leading the charge here on the defense, but okay, he's dead. Kadoom able to find the knife. Now onus on Ethan, but he's being flanked. Sephiroth swoops in from behind, and that's gonna keep us tied up.
So the Rolling Thunder play will be the one factor that turns the tables around for now. NRG has to kind of slow things down a little bit. They don't quite have the guns in this round.
One off that next Rolling Thunder here is Ethan. So he's going to be able to get it. I mean, Orb is set up here on A. See, big reposition coming in from CGRS, pushing himself up in towards Heaven.
Heaven is pretty far off too, though, so there could be a chance, you know, just NRG smoking things off, pick up the Orb, head towards another site. No one's watching the backs, though, so maybe it's just a full commit.
Plant will give them this ult. See if NRG want to commit it here for the thrifty attempt. For now, it's going to be the Hunter's Fury. Open up for CGRS. Tag comes in. Ethan going low. Able to dodge out that final pulse. So still alive. Plant coming through. Shock darts further delaying. Still plenty of time here, though, for NRG.
Spike planted.
Aftershock flushes him out of hell. Kadum able to find one. Mata trades it back, but now Kahlua trades it up as Finesse will also fall. Ping reveal comes through.
Sephiroth.
For that kill, Ethan still somehow alive and actually does end up sending the ulti. Sun's on to 3, but Sephiroth creeping up as you mentioned. Finds Verno over it short. Ethan's going to be taken out. The drop down as Kahlua collects 3. Made in Thailand going to be back into the lead. This ends up being a fairly costly one. A thrifty attempt for NRG, but one where they use a critical ultimate.
They thought that they could win that towards the back from the previous round. So this time a little bit slower. A presence, Kadum spams, but just to control aim A long for now.
Tiny bit of damage there on the Psalm. Smoke into garage. Morning ping's coming down. Laz alone on the C site for now. Cam at the ready. Trip set up. This drone will go out over the top.
The relay is going to have to be crucial here.
Cage is popped. Does he get darted? Yes, he does. Relay bolt to slide forward. Mana able to go ahead and isolate him. Takes him down. The whole Cypher set up now. Absolutely worthless. 45. Face in though. Mana trying to close the gap. Swings in. Ends up getting taken down. Verno's able to find one. Sephiroth trying to displace Ethan. Swings in. That's the spike now.
Spike down. C.
Here at the entrance to garage, and he immediately turns his sights over to the side. Gets some shots in over towards Finesse, but Sam comes up big. Finds a second elimination, but both of them so very low. The TP now across the map over towards the A site. CGRS
30 seconds left.
to try to take down the 2 players from NRG that were there when he bested them in Master Tokyo. With a collective 18 HP between the 2. Paranoia still in their hands. 8 seconds on the recon. CGRS cannot make it happen. Zom up in play once again here for Kadum.
Peeking out short.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Always looking for the info lines outside of A.
Cam cleared out. Cage is there, but Kadum can guarantee that no one's going on the cross here.
And that should be information enough that no one is really headed towards A for now. So back in towards B and C.
And with this drone going forward, Sephiroth's gonna have to chill for a moment here as they just attempt these wallbang shots. It's a little bit of a poke and prod here.
Well, they're fighting so hard to push them out of garage. They don't want to give them that space because that's how they'll look to hit to C. Laz is here as well.
Stepping back forward here in the garage, had the cam cleared out earlier. Swings onto the corner, but Mata just holding close, ready for this aggression. Shuts it down as these shots continuing to fly closer and closer here towards Sephiroth, who's only got 51 health remaining.
Time though.
Is starting to tick. 33 seconds remaining, but B site for the moment completely open. Looks like
30
though
seconds
Spike
left.
gonna start shifting over towards C long, and Sephiroth is gonna be taken down. Now, just Kahlua here in this position, sets up the fault line, will slow the advance. Gets up in front of that drone ping, but then eventually is gonna be revealed as he's forced to back away. The slide in, Mata with a 3rd elimination, finds the headshot. 10 seconds remaining, but
left.
nothing really to be done to try to interrupt this plan.
Spike planted.
Weapon swap, Aftershock into garage. CGRS and Kadum both stacked up here in this position, but ultimately the weapon swap comes back through. They're gonna look to drift away. Mata though is on the hunt, as you say. 11 HP. Swinging around, trying to see if he can spot anything else. The cam gives away the position of at least one.
Okay. So main time will be able to hold on to their weapons, noting that there could be a player holding outside of C long. Smart, but still a successful hit from NRG. They took their time with things. You know, just a bit of presence. Maybe they were blocked off from garage, but off of that little exchange, they just held up outside. And because of that, exercising a bit of patience which Made in Thailand hadn't experienced so far throughout this map. And because of that,
Towards Sewer, we can see though, Kadum with his own op. He's going on a line over towards long. Sephiroth is forward here into the cubby. The cam, the opposite side of the wall, will not spot him. Mata for now slowly creeping up, scoped in, Finesse, the shoulder, spotted, the headshot flies. Smoke comes down, looks for the shot, no, Sephiroth just takes Mata's head off. Completely, utterly blind, goes with the push. And will be able to go ahead and shut that down. The ping reveals now come through. The 3 remaining players from NRG noted on this side of the map.
That could have very well been the round, but NRG still looking for a little bit more space. Main Thailand making it as tight as possible, especially towards Garage. 2 players marking that spot. Just leaving it to the trips and possible retake. Kadoo marking the angle with the op.
Scoped in, Verno shut down. Smoke now through just to try to escort them forward. Fault line not connecting, the flash does. Shots go out, he's gonna back away, but B site, front right corner plan. For the side of NRG, Assam tries to take the fight, offers up a decent amount of damage here as Kalua will eventually be able to find the headshot. 6 in 6, we are gonna be completely tied up as we go to the half.
And the whole round just starts off with Sephiroth. Oh man, the one wing and angel. Looking for that A presence right now. Fault lines being exchanged. Deep smoke as well, so they should be able to walk up at the very least. Trying to peek it together as a team. NRG backs off away, and it's just Kilo here. They're trying to read if there are rotations, but not much info being gained, so it's gonna be Verno and Ethan back into A.
4-man approach coming up from the sewer. Som nearby, Paranoia at the ready.
Holding for the aftershock.
As Kadum swings out, but never mind, Paranoia not in the equation, nor is Verno. Kadum coming up with 2 quick kills, Mata with the slide forward. Not able to find anything, because Sephiroth just kills off Mata and Ethan. Suddenly Finesse, last one alive. As the fault line will not be dodged, and Sephiroth will brush.
Little angle just to take down Som. That's all it took. Next round now, the buy's on their side. Looking to spam through a little bit, but nothing really found. Gotta watch out for B though. Look at that little crossfire setup.
For the rush out, Laz covering fire, able to find one, and Som will fall. Mata going to be taken down there on the side of Fox, as it's just a shooting gallery. It was looking like a decent setup initially there from NRG, but yeah, exactly.
The streamer? Okay.
But okay. 8 and 6 into the bonus here for the side of Made in Thailand. NRG looking to start running things back. Even though creeping forward, clears at the trip. Mata alone on the C site. BTX is going to be smoked off. Tripwire is set up for the forward advance. As they get ready to go for the plant, that's going to be the clear out. Finesse able to go ahead and note CJRS behind. Clears him out. Ethan up and over the top. Set full flash to swing out from Kadum. Finds Som, but Mata takes him down. So Ethan's position still ends up being disguised, and now the spike is going to be dropped within the garage.
What a quick hit and quick play. Made in Thailand, they were like trying to subvert expectations, but it doesn't work out now. It's going to be Finesse from the back, just marking the exits.
Laz.
He doesn't even really have to hold, just don't peek out too much, just hold, listen for it. Laz is already thinking about rotating through.
Oh, he doesn't check left?
Finesse now has
Not
a
an
chance.
ambi-turner with the camera. Finesse now in position to strike. Oh, but sends out some shots. Can he get one? Yes, he does.
30
A
seconds
third
left.
kill for him, and he's going to backpedal, needing to hold on to that weapon. Sephiroth on the chase, wanting to try to hound him down. Can he hold his ground? The answer is going to be no. Sephiroth will inflict a little bit more damage, but still not a bad position to be in here for the side of NRG, as long as they don't suffer any additional losses.
They're
Alt,
marking the
however,
spike.
Alt is online. Sephiroth's going to try to go for the pickup. They only have 2 people stacked on top of it. Is that going to be enough? And can he get it in time? I don't think he can.
No.
Realizes that it's not going to be able to happen.
Because even with the channel of the ultimate, it takes a little bit, like 1 or 2 seconds off deflect that bonus. Next round, info in towards A. It's all noted. Continue to try to hold. Verno. Ooh.
Just a hair off from those bullets hitting.
So,
Oh, Verno's out. Knocked down to 57. Aftershock just to ensure that long is cleared out. Ethan situated there in heaven. Som watching, waiting, shifting, but still hitting.
A side now.
Started looking a little bit dicey, but Som is able to come up with the kill. Sephiroth similarly down to 24. The dash in, Kadum eventually going to be tracked. Verno forced to look every which way, but eventually finds him, gets his mark, gets his kill. Things now becoming increasingly more costly for the side of Made in Thailand.
Just needing to back off now. A is too hot. And if you do rotate, it takes time to clear out the back. Som could have pushed up even further. So at this point, unless you're able to find further picks, it might be a call to
30 seconds
continue to
left.
save or just find a collapse onto Som if they do figure out that he is still on C.
Looks like it's going to be a push up into B. Having to take the time, slowly investigate every which angle. Smoke blooming, TP up onto the box here from Sephiroth. Tap of the plant. And NRG now starting to
10
shift
seconds
over
left.
to get into position.
But then you're going to have to hold outside of garage and hold it all the way from mid as well, because in the entire site, NRG just has so many players.
Line set on both sides. Dart at the ready here.
Mata can still slide in.
Goes for it. Kahlua able to take him down. Finding one. CGRS watching in mid. Finds Som.
Standing ahead.
Now into a 2v3. Sephiroth situated here at backside. Finesse, however, able to find him. It all falls down to CGRS. Gets it now into a 1v2. Does have the ultimate, does Finesse, but now CGRS. Just he versus Verno has the HP advantage. Goes for the jiggle peek. Just looking to play the time here. The clock dwindling, and Verno has to hightail it out of there. My God, he's done it again. CGRS clutches.
Economy not looking too good for NRG. It's Finesse in with a stinger. A info again from Verno. It doesn't note too much. We'll see if Mata can find a pick.
And ready, but he's been spotted. Kadoom must have been able to see the hair just over the ledge.
What is that little speck of blue? Oh, it's a player.
Either way, fantastic opening kill.
Now just kind of dialing back. Kadoom, possible jet lurk. Made in Thailand then can reassess their options back into towards other sites. They're noting, you see that ping on the mini-map, they're checking if Som is there. And if not, being able to creep up in towards C could be effective for them. But what they don't know is the labyrinth of Cypher trips Finesse is set up for them.
Camera taken out.
One more shock dart available here from CGRS. Lobs it forward, and that's going to be the trip there on the plant spot. Dealt with. 35 seconds remaining though. As it's going to be a TP up into A heaven. Swing out, and Verno going to be tailed with. Immediate kill found, and now A site wide open for the taking. Spike going to be ushered over, and it looks like the rest of NRG might just have to stay put and hold on to these weapons. Finesse with the stinger. Maybe goes in to try to find any kind of damage, but
10 seconds left.
and like Made in Thailand should be able to get themselves up to 10 round wins in flawless fashion.
Finesse is going to try to look to push outside of A lobby to hold for the exit kill. But then he's going to have to watch out for CGRS. I guess he's possibly holding outside of window as well, noting possible trips. So overall now, for the rest of the round, just trying to be aware of the situation, because all those weapons are out of NRG's reach. Oh, Made in Thailand, full 5. Finesse heard the recon.
Pushing their way out. Camera in mid, not able to spot him there in window. Tucking just around the corner. Plenty of noise being made, but looks like they're not going to too aggressively push forward here to try to find this kill.
Tough to read those rotations fully, especially when Verno got killed. So now A main presence again. It's been smoked off.
Cage
And
trigger.
Thailand will take a little bit of time to re-clear. Laz not noting anything outside of C either. Main Thailand has their options, but NRG, for the most part, still doing their job in locking out a lot of these lanes. The re-clear now coming through with the fault line being spent, and that's a call from Verno. So moving parts starting to go. NRG thinking about rotating back into A to support.
Drone for drone, just a little bonk between the two of them. Smoke off here, onto long. That will slow up Made in Thailand a little bit more. Ping's coming down though. Seems like they're anticipating this push. Decent read from NRG, but counteracting it is going to be a completely different story.
If Verno can get a pick, maybe Hunter's Fury, but it's also good that most of NRG are playing further back, because then potential for retakes and being able to hold down the site a little bit more effective. But just as all these little plays
30
happen,
seconds left.
Made in Thailand go for the rotation. And without sight lines into B, it's just Ethan and the fault line.
Ethan is here, sends out the fault line, spotted one behind the box. Now the aftershock going to be coming through to try to further delay. Drone as well, going to be sent, but Finesse taken down. Mata, however, able to find Sephiroth. Ethan leans Opens up one here on the Laz as Kadum tries to hold the corner, but ends up getting headshot, tagged down, now finished off. Som coming away with the kill. CGRS once again going to be last man standing, and this time will not be given the opportunity for his typical heroics. NRG will fight back in round 18. Close the gap now down to 2.
You just cannot underestimate how strong and how impactful the initiator players are for the side of this team. NRG, initially it was where they can start their comeback.
Now with that round, a lot of ults online for the side of NRG. Just Ethan missing out on that Rolling Thunder, but not by much. Grabs this orb, go ahead and close the gap down to just 2.
Mata to watch his back as well, made in Thailand, noting those sounds. Trying to create some fake A presence again, deep smokes. It's all pinged up by NRG. NRG, they haven't really been pushing out of A too much, and they're definitely discouraged from it from the death from before. So just trying to reinvestigate off the little smoke, but with time being passed by, we're starting to read that hit's not quite there. Mata thinking about rotating through. But made in Thailand, they just continue to poke around all these different sites. They're not fully committing, only really hitting sites when it's down to like 30, 40 maybe seconds.
That's what happens when you have somebody named Laz on the team.
Oh, that's true.
Run the clock down.
What a blast to the past.
Let's see though how they fared. Maybe looking like they're gonna try to fake. Tailwind forward here from Kadum, trying to draw attention further towards this side of the map. While the spike gets shifted over towards Ethan, fault lines at the ready, still has 2 flashes, 2 kills, gets him a Rolling Thunder. Verno holding here in the window, Sephiroth just a step below. Verno anticipating this push to come through.
Oh, what a position.
Shoulder to shoulder, Ethan watching the opposite side here of the window frame. Couple shots out from Laz. Sephiroth still just tucked back and finds the headshot. Verno gonna be taken down, and now they'll come bouncing forward and get gunned down one after the other. 2 eliminations found, spike and play. Everybody else disconnected back into long. Sephiroth with a second, shuts down Som. Finesse and Mata, they have some cash, but Verno and Ethan do not. Seems like the answer here is just to simply back away. You're in a 2v5, so we'll just go for the save. Made in Thailand this time around, not allowing for that timeout to lead to multiple round wins for NRG.
And that's just an incredible round. Again, NRG being able to...
Getting the ping out there onto Verno. Shock dart going to be eluded. Little updraft there from Kadum. Cyber Cage ready to drop, but there's a smoke here on top of Finesse, looking to play around that for the moment. Cam quickly cleared out. Overdrive now going to be hopped here from Mata as they look to regain the site. Finesse finding one, the immediate ult going through, near ult depth getting ready to reveal. Sephiroth able to fight back, finding one, but Mata eventually will clean him up, and now suddenly it's all down to Kahlua. The push coming through, it's overwhelmed. Manages to hold the ground for a little bit longer. They'll make this costly.
Now though, so back into A.
Looking for the rush here, Verno. He's on his lonesome for the moment. The Hunter's Fury looking to try to lock him down. Calls coming out, and yep, they have absolutely isolated and conquered. Quick TP back out here from Som. Looking to get himself out of harm's way. Ethan still one off that Rolling Thunder. Aftershock placed, interrupts the plan. As Mata will find one. Opening shot going through. Kadum
I know exactly.
eliminated here as now we get ourselves, okay, into a 3v1, I should say, as Ethan dies immediately. Finesse now suddenly on his lonesome, absolutely pinged out. And what was looking like a successful start to a retake ends up getting shut down.
Thinking about, peeking up at the fault lines ready. Cam to check as well.
Cage forward, he will be able to dodge that out, but finds one. An opportunity perhaps, but only 5 HP, having to reload the weapon.
What in the last?
Shock dart lobbed in a little bit deeper. Another follow-up one now cammed out here. Finesse just not given any opportunity. Being toyed with here as CGRS will...
Just a couple more seconds to send them through, preventing the spike defusal interruption, but now fights outside of mid.
Double push out, it's just gonna be duelists being lost here on both sides. Call to rotate being made, and Verno, deep push up, able to find a kill onto Kahlua, giving the man advantage over to NRG, as well as spotting out the spike. Cover going out.
And NRG are just trying to stay ahead of them, but Sephiroth now
Solo
slipping
mission, swinging out wider and wider. Finesse staring at the angle. He's going to continue to advance. Goes for the swing and wins the fight. Shutting him down. Ethan, however, unexpected, unnoted. Finds a kill. Laz is now opting to go in for the peak, trying to find that elimination where possible. Won't be able to make it happen.
Verno's got to stay alive. That recon is so important right now because they don't really know where Sephiroth could be.
How do they split here, though? The Rolling Thunder is available from Ethan. Plant now coming through. Sephiroth, I mean, could reposition, but never mind, not when you're dead.
Spike planted.
There they are.
Recon gets the ping out. Laz spotted. Shock dart in. Smattering of damage going to be found as he falls down to 83, and now the smoke taken away. The sight stared over towards CT. Will be able to find one more kill, continuing to just really harm this economy from NRG, but he cannot bring this map to a conclusion. 2 more chances to do so, but NRG also get to double digits.
And this is such a big call from NRG thanks to that. I mean, last round, right? So you might as well try anything possible, and that's pushing out. Because of those initial trades, then SOOP is able to find that timing alongside Ethan to find these positions where they're able to take down something.
Rolling Thunder at the ready. This is very aggressive here. Crashes in the back, hits damn near everybody. Smoke set up, staves them off. Everybody able to disconnect. Sephiroth does take a bit of damage, down to 79, but the kills cannot be found.
The smoke saved them.
At least not yet. Mata still creeping forward, the drone. Getting ready to try to scout him out of this position, but SOOP down from sewer. Manages to clear it.
Shadows traveling.
They look to re-clear, but SOOP blocks it off again. Laz, though, what a position. Might not be noted. And everyone's just trying to stay alive. Looking for info outside of A. Nothing quite found, and they were just looking at utility, possibly Verno with a recon. But he doesn't see anything either. Some footsteps outside of A. Mata now.
Slow creep up the swing, and Kadoom snaps on for the headshot. Whittled down to 85, and TP up into heaven here from
30 seconds
Sephiroth.
left.
SOOP over at sewer. No one on that approach, though. Ethan here at hell, displaced, taken down. They still don't know. Now they shall, and Kadoom will be able to put an end to it.
No.
No opportunity whatsoever. Now just 2 players finesse with a
Last
judge.
player
The
standing.
last one standing, Kadoom here, ready to greet him, and he does. 13-10, made in Thailand. Take away NRG's map pick of Haven.
What a way to